right, 8:14 now, and the fate of Randy Mastro as the city's next chief legal counsel is now in the hands of the city council, which is expected to vote on the nomination following a contentious and long hearing at City Hall yesterday.
Randy Mastro is a conniving and ruthless politician and political operative who happens to be an attorney. When would somebody hire Randy Mastro? Perhaps you hire him when you need to threaten or scare someone, or when you need to take someone down for your own political security.
Well, that hearing lasted more than 10 hours. Now, public advocate Jumaane Williams was among those who questioned Mastro's ethics and experience, and he's joining us this morning to discuss the hearing. Good morning, public advocate. We appreciate you being with us.
Good morning. Morning. Always a pleasure.
Good morning.
All right. So that hearing was, unlike any other we've seen. 10 hours. Even a former governor testified on his behalf. Did that change anything in your mind as far as Mastro's concerned?
No, and I hope that some of the concerns that I had and others might have been allayed by the testimony given by Randy Mastro, but they actually weren't. And there's a number of reasons why not. I think it is right to look at the whole character of a person in terms of the type of folks that they've chosen to represent, the type of causes that they've chosen to push forth, and how they've tried to do that in their career. But I would say the most damning piece for me is the fact that the corp counsel that he's up for should be a position that you represent the city of New York as a whole, the people, the mayor, the public advocate, the comptroller, the city council, the borough presidents. But what is clear from the testimony that was given and the questions that were asked is that it seemed like Randy Mastro would be an attorney simply for the mayor, not for the rest of us. And given some direct questions to be able to point out a situation, and I asked this directly and others asked similar questions, to be able to point out directly any time in history that he could say that as corp counsel, he would have defended, he would have been the attorney for someone else other than the mayor in a situation where the office is suing the mayor or is doing something that the mayor opposes, and he couldn't give one. Any real world example in the history of how the city runs, and that should be quite concerning for everyone. And that to me is one of the most damning pieces of reasons why this would not be a good choice for corp counsel.
Right. We've heard him tout his diversity and inclusion initiatives. We've heard him also tout his public safety support. Do you think that says anything about his character?
Well, I don't know him well enough to know which one is the real Randy Mastro. It could be both. And so I don't want to discount some of that work. I do know the fact that he, given an opportunity to distance himself from some of the worst parts of the Rudy Giuliani administration, he still wouldn't do that, was concerning to me. And so you have both of those things saying you did some good here on these subjects, but when you were very high level in an administration that was very bad on those things, and you still can't distance yourself, that is concerning as well. And you put that on top of the fact that you can't give any example of when you would not be just the mayor's attorney, should say for everyone that this is not a good position. Or maybe he might be good as a personal attorney, but not as a attorney for the city of New York. And to be fair, the corp counsel, unfortunately, in pattern and practice, has always been really defunct mayor, by default, the mayor's attorney. We need that to change. And so I don't know if we're going to find someone that's going to turn it all the way up and change it completely, but you definitely want somebody who's thinking in that direction. And we couldn't even get Randy to even talk about how he would rethink some of the things that have happened in the past and say, hey, here's an example where I would not have been the mayor's attorney. And he was given an opportunity to do that on many occasions and didn't. All
right, well, it sounds like the clock is definitely ticking on whether or not he's going to change any minds. When is the council expected to vote on that nomination?
Well, I think the council will probably do this in the next few weeks. I'm not 100% sure. I do want to thank the council for a pretty thorough vetting of Randy. I think this advice and consent is the type of thing, and I don't think most of them will take this long. This is a particular peculiar case. But this is a case where the council did its job and showed the public the concerns that they have and gave someone an opportunity to show why they're fit for this job. And I just want to thank the council for really putting a lot of thought and energy in this. And a lot of the questions I think were helpful for the public to see as well.